And now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, published author, top listing agent, a real estate and finance expert that goes to bat for you every day as a consumer advocate. Your host and the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again, another day committed to helping you win in any marketplace. We want to educate, entertain, enlighten, and most importantly, we want to engage to help you win.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Now, we want you to save our hotline number in your phone. At some point, you're going to need it, 813-670-7372.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
813-670-7372. And make sure you bookmark our website, consumerqb.com. I implore you to check out consumerqb.com. You're going to see links there to all of our expert contributors. And these are the finest folks in all of Tampa Bay and the Gulf Coast region of Florida that we've assembled, we vetted, and we bring on the air to help you understand more about your finances, your business, your health, your nutrition, all these different areas of life. And we're all going to make you just a bit more street smart here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. That's what we do. Consumer Quarterback Show powered by Platinum MVP Realty, PlatinumMVPRealty.com for all your real estate needs. And we've got a buyer and seller seminar coming up on Thursday, November 8th. It's at Cox Media Group, 1025 The Bone Studio, which is Thursday, November 8th. And it's going to be a buyer and seller seminar. Might as well throw investors in there too. We're going to talk about real estate, the buying process, the selling process, ways that you can become a bit more street smart in that sense as well. Thursday, November 8th, 5 to 8 p.m. Cox Media Group. Save that date and forward that to a friend that you know that might be in the process of buying, selling, or investing. Catered food, all types of fun stuff. Our expert contributors will be there Thursday, November 8th. Cox Media Group, 1025 The Bone, Performance Theater, radio station tour, and a lot of fun coming up for you there as well. All right, it's Intelligent Talk Radio. I've got some intelligent folks here in studio with me today. Paulina, hashtag your girl Paulina, back in studio representing Amici's Catered Cuisine.
Hello, hello. Thanks for having me back. Love being here.
My pleasure. Always a pleasure having you in.
Yes, thank you. I can't wait to talk about some more, delicious food as we always do.
Delicious food. Some good stuff. Some food appetizers, holiday party seasons here, football seasons here. A lot of cool things to talk about with Paulina, as well as Jake Alexander in the house.
Woo-hoo!
Welcome in, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, my pleasure.
Yep, always a pleasure to be here. We're going to talk about some good stuff. A lot of people think the holidays is for eating, but it's actually for tax planning.
That's right.
So we're going to break that down a little bit today.
I like that. You got to think ahead. It's really true. The more in business that you think about it, you kind of consider the future. I mean, I sometimes reference Dr. Edward Banfield of Harvard did a study, and he talked about what's the number one reason why some people make more money or more successful. They move up that socioeconomic ladder than the other. Can you think about that? A 50-year study out of Harvard, and the number one reason, long time perspective.
Really?
Having a long time perspective before you make your decisions makes a lot of sense, right?
It really does, yeah.
Especially from a planning perspective. And then also when you think about it from, just a general day to day, like when you make those quick, fast decisions, stimulus response decisions, sometimes you're like, wait, why did I decide to do that? Why did I say yes to that? Whatever it was.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I can notice such a big difference of waking up and actually having a plan for the day as opposed to just waking up and be like, well, what are we going to do today?
Yeah, being in control.
No, absolutely. It makes a huge difference. So I like that.
So tax planning, getting your resources together, not scrambling at the last minute. That's what we're going to talk about here today on the Consumer Quarterback Show. As you know, I'm a top agent here in Tampa Bay, published author, professional speaker. Check out our book on Amazon. Become the MVP in your industry by surfing the radio waves. That's kind of our prequel to our business that we launched with Ken Shamrock, the UFC Hall of Famer, Des Woodruff, awesome entrepreneur as well, and Lindsay on that business as well. Business Growth Celebrity Academy. Check out bgca.com for more information about that. And I've got to give a shout out to our hotel partner over on the beach, the gorgeous beaches of Treasure Island. Bilmar Beach Resort is the official hotel partner. It's filled with fantastic and generous amenities to make your vacation that much more special. The Bilmar Beach Resort has been one of the most sought sought after destinations in the Treasure Island area for years. So whether it's a quick business trip, a wedding, a party, reach out to Bilmar Beach Resort over at Treasure Island. Let them know that the real estate quarterback sent you, and take them up on those special offers and incentives. They got 2 pools. They got the Sloppy Joe's restaurant on site, and just a great place to go and get away and have some fun on the weekends. Really enjoy our time over there at Bilmar Beach Resort, Treasure Island, Florida. And got a couple of hot listings here I want to let you know about. This is a couple of $1 million listings. Looking for my $1 million buyers out there. Agents, please, show these listings. We're going to bonus you if you sell them. 215 12th Avenue Northeast in St. Petersburg. This is a gorgeous property. It's 215 12th Avenue Northeast over in St. Petersburg. 4 bedrooms, 5 bath, $1.19 million list price, 3,752 square feet, and it's SIPS panel construction. A lot of superior qualities to those SIPS panels when it comes to the the wind ratings, the energy efficiency, the lasting. I mean, these things will last over 100 years. These properties will, because there's not much wood at all. Just some of the wood is the wood flooring. So 215 12th Avenue Northeast, St. Petersburg, that old northeast section of St. Petersburg. All right, I want to take you over to Clearwater Beach here, 1370 Gulf Boulevard, unit number 401, another $1 million listing of mine. We would love to sell this and offer bonuses to realtors. Bella Rosa condo, 3 bedroom, 3 bath, $1.149 million. Just a gorgeous property. You got an in unit here, condo on the beach. You got tennis courts, so many amenities there, too many to list. Upgraded condominium here, 1370 Gulf Boulevard, number 401. All of our real estate properties are available at PlatinumMVPRealty.com. All right, let's jump right into it. Your girl Paulina, hashtag your girl Paulina, Paulina in the house.
Hey.
What's happening?
So what is happening, you guys? We're diving into Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday. How about you?
I love Thanksgiving.
It's my favorite because you don't need to bring presents. I mean, you can if you want to, but do you?
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to be like the guy that's like, oh,
I'm going to say it for you. I'm cool
You just
with
enjoy
it.
everybody's company.
Yeah, you really
Exactly.
do. And then you get that delicious food, and then my favorite is that you get to make leftovers.
Yeah, leftovers
sandwiches.
are good.
I get real crazy with it.
Do you?
You know, I just do well, that's another topic. What you could do with your leftovers, but. First of all, I want to talk about this crazy Thanksgiving special Amicis is offering.
Yeah.
If you guys want to relax at your event this year, this is the ideal time to let us provide the delicious food. It's for pickup only. So if you have 16 to 20 guests, we have a special for $4.75, and that includes a 25 to 24 pound roasted turkey, orange cranberry sauce, some gravy, turkey gravy, sweet potato casserole with those little marshmallows on top.
Ooh,
yeah, yummy,
nice.
yummy. How about some garlic whipped potatoes? Then we're talking about that wild sage stuffing, string bean casserole, creamy macaroni and cheese, dinner rolls. Hold up, but there's more. 4 choices of pies. So all that includes $4.75. So if you have 16 or 20 people, that's about $25 per person. That's really great. Nice. Very nice. Thank you.
So when it comes, and here's the thing too. I think back to my holidays. My mom, she'd always want everything perfect. She wanted to host at her house. She had a nice house on the river, the Caloosahatchee in South Florida. And I remember many times I say, Mom, there's a lot of stress that goes into this for you. Pulling out the dishes, cooking the turkey, making sure everything's all right. This, especially now more than ever, especially busy business people, executives, whoever it is, really enjoy your holiday. Order from Amicis. What's the price on this deal?
It's $4.75 if you have 16 to 20 people.
Okay.
However, not everybody has such big parties. So if you have 8 to 10 people, it's $250. And that includes a smaller turkey. Of course, it's 10 to 14 pounds rather than that 20 to 24.
That's the way to go. You're not doing dishes. You're not having to scramble. Oh, I forgot this ingredient. Can you run to the store and get some eggs or milk or whatever?
Right.
Yeah, enjoy the downtime.
Enjoy it. You just come pick it up right by 2 p.m. on the 22nd, and then we're going to have everything ready for you. You just have to put it out and enjoy. Be in every single selfie this year. Enjoy all the moments. That's really what it's all about. And then, of course, if you have some special meals that you make that's been passed down by generations, make it. Totally make it.
Add
but we'll
it
do
on.
all that other stuff for you. Like, not every single person enjoys making mashed potatoes. It's not they're like, oh my God, I woke up today and I need to do this. Like, so we'll take care of the details and you get to chillax.
I like that. Yeah, chill out,
Jake,
watch some
in?
football.
I'm in. I love it.
Watch some football. That's right.
Who plays on that day? Isn't it always the
Cowboys usually
Cowboys
play.
and
The
the
Lions.
Lions?
Yep.
Yeah. That's
wonder how
the game.
that works. What is that? You know, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I like it. But
Yeah.
how do they negotiate? They play on every Thanksgiving.
I just know it's always funny. I look over, after we eat, got Uncle Larry's having a nap in the couch there, chilled out. You got, everybody's kind of gathered around. You got little, cliques of people, sharing, chatting it up. That's what the holidays are about right there.
Exactly.
And then about 2 or 3 hours later, what do?
You
Go
come
eat some
back
more.
to it.
You warm
get
it up.
Some more. Well,
That's right.
Sometimes I take a little nap on the couch.
Yeah.
Come right back. Take a nap, come right back, and then you're good.
Yeah.
But then, once the holidays are done, well, not fully done, Thanksgiving's done, then we're getting into those major holidays. And, at your event coming up, the gratitude event this Thursday, we're going to be doing a bunch of different appetizers. I really want to showcase what you can do. You don't have to always get, those big hot items and a lot of food. You could do a lot of bites. And that can fill people up.
I like that.
And my favorite part about it is as you're talking at an event, you don't have to shove all that food in your face at once. You just do a small little lady bite and then you're just fancy again. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're coming out this Thursday, you can really get a good sample and a wide range of what we can offer.
Tomorrow night is our gratitude party, by the way. It's Red Door number 5. The venue itself is just so cool. Such a really just an awesome venue. You've got the metal fabricated artwork, all that cool stuff, award-winning catered food. We're going to have an MC, a DJ, a magician.
DJ
Man, we
Ian.
got everything.
We have DJ Ian from Fast Breaks Entertainment.
That's
we
right.
have Party Artie from Spunky's Ferrets.
Yeah.
Shout out. He's going to be creating some amazing cocktails for us. And then we have these great goodie bags. So if you guys want to come, you have to still
right.
RSVP right now if you want a goodie bag.
You got to RSVP. The venue's filling out, so we're going to have a packed house here. Come out and have some fun with us tomorrow night, Thursday, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. over at Red Door number 5. It's the last call here. So a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun. Stay with us right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. We got a feel-good story of the day coming at you. Parents in luck after toddler shreds more than $1,000 in cash. Find out what happened next right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
This is Warwick Dunn, and you're listening to the Real Estate Quarterback Show hosted by my man, Brandon Rhymes.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
You're listening to the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, online at consumerqb.com. Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Call Brandon today at 813-670-7372.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, Consumer Quarterback Show, Platinum MVP Realty, helping you win in any marketplace. That is our goal. That's our long-standing goal. Over 5 years on air now. Real excited about a lot of the momentum, the growth, things happening around the show. A lot of great contributors. Over 80-plus show partners that we bring in to the studio to help you understand more about your buying decisions, making you just a bit more street smart, and helping you avoid a lot of that commission-based advice that's so prevalent in our communities. And I want to give a shout out to wholebodyfuel.com. These are chef prepared by Brian Adamo, Chef Brian Adamo. These are meals that are going to be delivered right to your home or office. The official meal delivery service, convenient, healthy, delivered food. Wholebodyfuel.com. They've got the world famous protein donuts as well. And this is just excellent stuff here. Wholebodyfuel.com. Check them out and let them know the real estate quarterback sent you. Take them up on special offers and incentives. All right, we're back here in the studio. We got Paulina in the house. Hashtag your girl Paulina online on Instagram, Facebook, all over the place, social media, everywhere. We got Jake Alexander Financial as well here in studio. So Jake, today we wanted to kind of educate those listeners out there when it comes to business. You know, a lot of small business owners rely on you and your advice. You're an enrolled agent with the IRS, a little different from a CPA, but essentially the same ball game.
Yep, we do taxes. We specialize in tax planning for businesses and individuals, and it's real similar to holidays are coming up, so you start planning early. We like to help our business owner clients do the same thing. So the end of the year is coming up. You don't want to be caught off guard by any means. So it's the fourth quarter. The earlier you start doing that stuff, the more proactive of an approach you're going to have, and just the more prepared you can be,
Right. Yeah.
So,
yeah, absolutely. It's all about preparation. And there's, something I like to talk about as well is that, sometimes you can go back, and here's the thing. In real estate, there's 17,000 realtors, and your line of work, there's a bunch of those folks out there doing all types of tax returns, all those different company names, the big, all these people. Yeah. What I would say though, in that space is, it doesn't hurt. And what I've found, over the years of talking with CPAs and advisors like yourself, is that you can go back like 2, 3, 4, how many years can you go back?
3 years, you can do an amendment depending on the situation. And a lot of times pretty much all the time when we pick up new clients, we request their past year's returns so we can see if there's anything that was missed or omitted. Or it's really weird too, kind of like you said, there's so many different real estate agents, and a lot of them are going to tell you maybe a different list price for a house because it's just their perception on the situation. It's really similar in our
good example.
You know what I mean? It blows my mind. Like one guy says we can sell it for $350, the other one says $300. It's who's right? I guess the market determines it. But in our line of work, we call him the artist, has a big difference on the outcome. And so one person's perspective on a ruling or on a law may be totally different from somebody else's. And that's where it really pays off to get with somebody, A, you can trust, and then B, somebody who speaks your language. So that's where we pride ourselves, is really figuring out what are the long-term goals. I really like that you brought that up earlier.
Yes.
And how do we put together a detailed plan on how to get us there,
Yeah, exactly. And why not get a review? You know, that's the thing is, you may have, it may be a family friend, an uncle, an aunt, it may be a kid's soccer coach. There's so many ways that, just for you to know, right? Like it's very similar when I talk about, on the investment side, we talk about all these mutual funds, 95% of the mutual funds don't outperform an index. So, and they're charging a lot of fees in there. So my advice there is get a review. My advice when it comes to taxes, get a review. Why not? Check, have a checks and balances. That's what our government's developed on. It's checks and balances. Have Jake Alexander Financial. Is that something you would do for free, or is that charged for that?
Yeah, absolutely. We offer a free consultation. We love taking on new clients, especially ones that are newer in their entrepreneurial journey and just started their business. And so we'll always review previous tax returns too. That's kind of more in the, once they've become a client phase, because we're preparing their current year's stuff. But yeah, absolutely. So we love talking to people. I've got the free consultation meter in the office, which is an hourglass. So
nice. There you go. Well, text review. Let's do that. Let's do a quick review here. So text review to our hotline, 813-670-7372. If you want to get a review of your taxes, it's right around the corner. And Jake Alexander, one of the best in the business here, local in Tampa Bay, again, supporting local local businesses here. And text review to 813-670-7372. Just pull out your smartphone, shoot us a quick text message. Just simply text the word review, 813-670-7372. If you want to get a review of your taxes, maybe you got some money laying there. You know, it's kind of like the old saying, the mattress money or the money in the couch,
money
right?
in the mattress,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
We see some crazy stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Awesome. So, Paulina, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You had
I'm
a
sorry.
question.
I was wondering, when business owners have holiday parties, can they write anything off for those?
Yeah, there's been some changes to that stuff, but the meals portion of it is still deductible. The entertainment deduction has gone away. But yeah, if you were to provide a meal for your employees or your clients, then absolutely that is deductible. So
Yes.
That's a great point, and something that's big on the ballot right now.
Team up on that stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
Jake, something that's big on the ballot right now is Amendment 2 with the real estate.
Yep.
Have you seen, because you see different emails that come through and it's paid for by this group or whatever, but it's something to do with the real estate properties. Certain amount of properties are going to lose their tax advantages.
Somebody else brought this up the other day, and I need to brush up on it, to be honest. But there's a lot of changes. So this whole Tax Cuts and Jobs Act is the biggest change to the tax code since like 1986. And for me, I was born in 1983, so this is a big deal, and so I'll brush up on that. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but there is some changes to the state and local tax deductions, and then some of the property tax deductions too. But
yeah, and this is an amendment, so I think it might be even outside of the tax jobs.
Amendment 2, you said?
Yeah, I think it's Amendment 2. Yep, and
is that a state thing or a federal?
Yeah, Florida.
Okay.
I think it's Florida. Yeah,
Florida Amendment 2.
Yep. So that's something I wanted to talk about a little bit. And so when it comes to business and finance, a lot of people don't understand on the real estate side right now. The Federal Reserve raised their rates. This is the highest that it's been since 2011.
Because interest rates are going up, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
So they've raised the federal funds rate. Now that's causing interest rates to rise, and it's the market slowly converting from a seller's market to a buyer's market.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does that work exactly? So is that like a gradual thing, or
very gradual,
Okay.
very gradual, and it's all all real estate markets are micro markets. Like Palmacia versus South Tampa versus all these different areas, Palm Harbor.
Okay.
But yeah, so each market's going to be a little bit different based on inventory, the amount of inventory, the market data is going to dictate that. But just as an overall, I think right now it's time for business owners to really get the check. Also find out about maybe checking in with your financial advisor as well. I mean, that's something that people, the stock market's been on a run. We're still on this bull run.
Yeah.
So at some point it's going to pull back. It's going to contract. What do you see happen in 2019?
Things are going to change. Definitely. It's they say every 10 years. So the 2008 thing was very eye opening for a lot of people. We're there now. It's 2018, right?
Yep.
So you hear a lot of talk about 2020. So I'm always interested to hear from the real estate. And us personally, we just experienced exponential growth in the value of our property. We just sold our primary house and we just bought a new one.
Yep.
To kind of take advantage of it. So I'm a big fan of investing in real estate, A, from the passive income perspective, and then B, from the tax advantages. So I love hearing real estate agents' perspective on how things are going. I'm also a big proponent in, you kind of create your own destiny. So you hear a lot of agents, they almost are predicting it themselves. Like, what do you think? Is that is it coming? Are things going to have a massive shift, or are we smooth sailing?
Yeah. Well, my prediction is that it's probably about a year away, maybe 18 months away.
Okay.
And it's not going to be as bad for Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, our general area. Because
this is a great area. Yeah. I mean,
the absence of a state income tax. There's a lot of variables that make Tampa Bay better than a lot of other options. So I think a lot of times when we read and we hear national numbers, there's national numbers that's going to apply more to certain, cities that may not be, that doesn't have the same advantages that we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it more of it's more of a shift in how things work than it's not a crash, it's like people are still buying and selling.
Small correction, I think. It's going to be it's going to be a very minor correction. It's going to be a slow trend towards more of a level playing field, because for a while the sellers have been demanding and asking and getting their prices. I've seen a string of appraisals coming in low, just recently with because it's perception. It's perception, and
there you go.
Yeah. A lot of it's perception based on, what they see happening or the future land use. If they've got additional land, they say, well, you could build extra things here, that type of thing. Yeah, that's true, but you can't attribute it to the current value now.
Okay.
Because it's future build. Certain, real estate properties have that different type of characteristic. But overall, we're in a great market. Still a great time to buy, sell, invest. People complain about rates rising. We're still at 4.5%, 5%.
I hear that too, because our current rate was right under 5 or something, and my first house I bought was like 7.25, and that was good at that time.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I must have good credit. That's a good rate. But these days, that's a little different now.
Yeah, and we're kind of spoiled at this point because the rates are low. That the economy's doing great. So it's good. We got to keep this thing rolling, keep things happening. There's a lot of student loan debt out there, a lot of credit card debt. That's the other thing that I think about is the trillions of dollars in debt that we have in these different areas. The impact of the trades with China, a lot of the uncertainty geopolitically.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that people should be aware of and think about.
To be proactive and position yourself to be ready if things do change.
Absolutely. That's right. Stay with us right here at Consumer Quarterback Show. More from our expert contributors. Make sure you follow us online at Brandon Rhymes 1 on Instagram, at Brandon Rhymes 1 on Twitter, Consumer Quarterback Show as well on Facebook. And we have a feel-good story of the week coming up. Parents in luck after toddler shreds more than $1,000 in cash. Whoa. Right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Hey, this is Grant Cardone, and you're listening to Consumer Quarterback Show, hosted by my friend Brandon Rhymes. Do not touch that dial. I'll come right through the radio and grab your throat.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
Hi, my name is Joe Stalteri. I'm one of the owners of Complete Care Systems. At Complete Care Systems, we do carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, tile and grout sealing, wood floor and laminate floor deep cleaning, as well as stripping and waxing of linoleum and vinyl floors, and a whole lot more. We also run daily deals and special, which you can find at CompleteCareSystems.com, or simply call Trisha up at 727-364-5158, and she'll answer all your questions and give you over the phone free estimates. Or she'll send me out to your home or office to give you an on-site free estimate. At Complete Care Systems, we don't cut corners, we clean them.
You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. Online at consumerqb.com.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, your host of the Consumer Quarterback Show. and a top listing agent in Tampa Bay, helping our sellers profit more on the sale of their real estate properties. Featured in Florida Realtor Magazine multiple times, Top Agent Magazine, selected into the top 1% of all realtors nationwide recently. So we're real excited about that, and the team is growing. We're looking for agents that may want to join our team. We are recruiting buyer agents, seller agents to the team, listing agents, and we would love to talk to you. PlatinumMVPRealty.com, PlatinumMVPRealty.com. Got a couple of hot listings here, by the way, helping our sellers profit more on the sale of their real estate properties. 5506 Dallas Way in Valrico. This is River Hills Country Club, gated community, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, $545,000. And 3,500 square feet. Just a beautiful home, one owner home that's sure to impress. And the owner is actually a builder, he's a contractor, so he put a lot of TLC into this home, a lot of the highest rated supplies and materials utilized here at 5506 Dallas Way in Valrico. Beautiful real estate property. And another South Tampa listing here, 103 South Habana Avenue in Tampa. This is in the Plant High School District. Charming property, beautiful home that is operating currently as an Airbnb. Great income coming out from this property here. It's 5 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2,500 square feet, $525,000. Great investment opportunity and a hot property here in beautiful Tampa Bay.
Somewhere sunny and 75.
All right. So having some fun here in studio. Curry Leaves Restaurant is the official restaurant partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Curry Leaves Restaurant on Kennedy Boulevard in Tampa. Excellent Indian cuisine. Very, very excellent food. The flavors are just amazing. Curry Leaves Restaurant. Say hello to Saji and his team over on Kennedy Boulevard, just across the street from the Intercontinental Hotel, kind of at that corner of West Shore and Kennedy. Curry Leaves Restaurant, the official restaurant partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. All right, so we're back here in studio. Your girl Paulina in the house. Amicis Catered Cuisine, a.k.a. the Party Guru.
Yes, I am.
All right. Good stuff.
Thank you. That's such a great intro. Gosh,
Yeah.
you spoiled me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's keep talking about parties, because now that we learned that they're tax write-offs, I am
Be
pumped
careful, be
for
careful.
you.
Nice.
Well, unless you know Jake Alexander, then he'll know how to
Legally and morally.
Legally and morally.
Yeah,
write
and
it off.
ethically, yeah.
I love
we got you. We make a great team here, actually.
Yeah.
I have the great pleasure of being in a networking group with Jake, so I love that he gets to, be a part of our business and help us all the time. So thanks for all your referrals. You're
Hey,
amazing.
thank you.
And of course, he helps us with all of our taxes. Duh.
Nice.
He's the best. But so as you were talking about those beautiful homes that you have open houses for, I was thinking, as you guys are going out there and you're looking at those floor plans, go for those big open ones, because then catering's really easy when you're there. You see where I'm getting at?
There you go. There you go.
A nice open floor plan. You can have a flaming pasta station or maybe a bunch of hors d'oeuvres for your holiday parties. But remember, we're here for you this Thanksgiving. I really think that you guys should take advantage of this amazing plan. I actually personally am going to be taking advantage of it too, because I don't have very much family in the state, so it's going to be all the friends, and the more the merrier. So everyone's invited.
The pasta station is amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love it.
If we do the lunch,
that.
I want to do that we were talking about.
I've had that pasta station so many times and I can't get sick of it.
Yeah.
It's just that good. It's all about the flavor and the sauces. It's amazing.
And Nikki's on point with that thing too, man. He makes it like an art form.
Yeah. His nickname is Kiki. So he has a fan page on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's our top captain. So everybody requests him all the time. The guy never gets any days off, but he loves it.
Wow.
I can't tell you the excitement. He's I've done over 30,000 events in my lifetime.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's
and
a lot.
So many of our employees are just like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And can we just shout out Jeff from Connie Douglan, who actually heard me on the show. Hi, Jeff. Thanks for listening and for...
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, we love you for listening. He does all of our linens, Connie
Nice.
Douglan. So when you come to our event this Thursday, you're going to see all the beautiful linens that he's going to provide.
Awesome.
Thanks for that.
And you also do the nights out. Weddings are a big part of your business.
Huge.
Parties, weddings. So you have an opportunity for potential, couples who are engaged to come in once a month, is it?
Yes,
and check
we
out the
have
food.
something called a monthly tasting. It's called Date Night at Amicis. So you come with your fiance and you can bring your whole entourage. Sometimes you make better food decisions with your family. Who knows? And you get to try all of our hors d'oeuvres. You get to meet the chefs. You get to meet the staff and the owner himself and really get a good feel for who we are and if we're the right cater for your big day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good time, man. That's a lot of fun.
You've attended.
That's one of the
so-
favorite things is to just taste different foods, and kind of work through the appetizers onto more of the main course, the entrees, and then of course following it up with some dessert.
Of course. And we really try to cater to everybody's different dietary restrictions, vegans, vegetarians, everybody's covered. And of course, any allergies, if anybody ever has allergies, you have to tell people right away.
Yeah.
But we always have steel pans or anything that we need to do to make sure everyone's safe.
That's awesome. So I want to switch gears. We're talking about a lot about the product itself. I want to talk about some marketing too, because you do a great job with marketing, word of mouth, social media. What's your take on marketing today?
Oh wow! Well, I was just talking to a guy at a wedding show, and he was telling me that you need about 13 different ways to reach out to people these days.
Sure.
That's a lot.
Impressions, yeah. Well, does Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, does all those count as a different?
Those definitely count as different audiences, but of course you have to understand some audience still cross over. But then, for amicis, I'm definitely in a lot of different networking groups.
Yep.
And then when you have a full sales force selling out there for you, spreading the good word, that's really been one of the most effective ways for our marketing. And then, of course, some networking groups give you an opportunity to do a full presentation on who you are, why you do what you do, and how you do it.
Right.
Like, it doesn't get any better than that. And usually when I have the opportunity to present, I invite, Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I just try to go crazy. I have all
Pack the house.
We pack the house. We have a photo booth, so you have a memory of it forever.
Yeah.
I have some food out there. So definitely word of mouth. Social media is huge. Videos. I once went live when the owner of amicis was painting the bathroom walls, laying on the floor, just chit-chatting with him. We had over 3,000 views in one night.
Wow.
People just want to see what you're doing and how you do it. And knowing that it's been the same guy for 35 years that still does all that, I think that really shows who he is and why this company's succeeding.
Sure. Yeah, the human element is definitely evident there. You got the owner of a company down there. What was he doing? Painting? You said
he was painting. He always does deliveries. People love to see him. He hugs everybody up. He's just. I don't know. I feel really lucky to be surrounded by people like that.
Yeah.
And it makes my job so enjoyable.
Yeah, because for years, it was the old. By the way, if you just joined us, I'm Brandon Bryans. We're talking with Paulina here, representing Amicis Catered Cuisine. Jake Alexander in the house also. But for years it was production, 30-second commercial on ABC, NBC, or CBS.
Right.
Now it's such a different shift. That shift has gone.
Look,
that shift has gone
camera,
to exactly.
I have this amazing stabilizer, which I'm still learning how to use. It's a little crazy sometimes.
It's amazing how complicated those are.
Look, I know, I'm still learning. But that's what's amazing. People don't really care about the production value, although it would be perfect to have amazing production value. But as long as you're just being authentic and loving what you do, kind of makes it easy.
That's the key, getting exposure out there, putting together some video content. I think people really like video. I mean, the more that we evolve here in the 2018, 2019, 2020, we're coming into where, people don't even like to read as much. I mean, to sit down, when somebody sends me a long email, I got to be honest, I skim that thing. I forward it to my assistant. I skim it and I forward it to my assistant. I say, okay, I get the main
emails.
points.
You send the email in the subject line. You don't even get to it.
I do. I've got I've got long subject lines. I do admit to that, but I think that's from Chet Holmes at Business Master. He's like, have a really subject line, that's really
put it
on point.
In there.
I try to get it mostly in there, but sometimes it's too long, I guess.
I like it. I like it.
But have you noticed the trend of the influencers? That's what it's kind of about right now. And I just realized today, as I was driving here, that trend annoys me. Imagine if I was like, hey, I'm your girl Paulina, and this dress is from blah blah, and my hair's done. Who cares?
I'm with you on that.
Give me something real. Right?
There's some of these. I just found out yesterday, my daughter wants to go to this thing in Orlando. It's where all the YouTubers go.
Oh, wow.
And it's the one guy's name is Jake Paul. And I'm like, I still don't know why he's famous. He jumped on YouTube early and started making crazy videos.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what kind of, think about 30, 40, 50 years ago, right? I mean, it was somebody made it because they were a good writer, an author. They wrote poems. They had some content. They wrote novels. Now it's like people that were early adapters, people follow them and they put them on a pedestal like they're who or what, and they idolize those people. And I'm like, well, what's the real message here?
Yeah.
What are you selling? And I saw one thing. Oh, I'm getting ready to box. I'm going to fight. And he's going to fight another YouTuber, and it's called the YouTube World Championship of Boxing or something.
Wow.
I'm not hating at all, but I'm just wondering what the messaging is, and is it something that's good for our youth, or is it something that's more of a distraction and taking them away from their?
It's a total distraction, and I got stuck on there for 2 hours watching this ridiculousness.
You got distracted,
and then I was like, no. So I think we should reinvent that term influencer and make it a positive message, just like this show is. And that's why I love it. No nonsense. Like, who cares where my dress came from? I'll tell you later.
But a lot of the influencers can be positive too. So we're not coming down on the whole sector there of influencers. It's just more of, hey, what's behind the message? What is, is it an educational message? Is it inspirational message? What's behind the message, I think is key.
You're right.
So, all right, good stuff. Hey, more from our expert contributors here in our lightning round coming up as well. We have our feel-good story. Find out what happens after this toddler shreds more than $1,000 of cash right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. When we come back, more from our expert contributors. Check out consumerqb.com.
Hey everybody, I'm Forbes Riley, celebrity TV fitness host and creator of The Spin Gym. I'm here today with Brandon Rhymes, and you're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show. Great ways to get happy, healthy, and wealthy.
To get in touch with Brandon, call 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
Listening to the Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes, online at consumerqb.com. Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Call Brandon today at 813-670-7372.
All right, we're back. Brandon Rhymes here, Consumer Quarterback Show, helping you win in any marketplace. Consumer QB Show, powered by Platinum MVP Realty. And we got a couple of hot listings here, going to let you know about here in beautiful Tampa Bay. This one's in Largo. It's 12091 145th Street in Largo. Beautiful property, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. You've got a fenced-in backyard, 3-2. And it's about 1,200 square feet, close to Indian Rocks Beach. You got a marina, you got Krabby Bills, nature park, and it's reduced. The owner is motivated. And the best thing about it is you bike ride across the bridge. You're on the beaches, and yet you're still not in a flood zone. So 12091 145th Street. Now. Great spot, right?
Yeah, we love it, actually.
Beautiful property. Got another airport for sale. So anybody looking for an airport, any pilots out there? Where are my aviators? Where are my aviators?
I'm looking for them too.
20151 Powerline Road in Dade City, 3-bedroom, 2-bath property. Now, what we have is 2 separate listings. They're both $250,000. We got 10 acres with a single-family home on it, and then the other 15 acres an actual landing strip. Now, it's not an airport like you might think with bathrooms and concessions and things like that. It's an actual landing. Check. It's a landing strip. Yeah. So think about your Cessnas landing out there. You live in the house, you got the Cessna right there. Perfect for somebody. We're looking at for that specific buyer here. 20151 Powerline Road in Dade City. Another beautiful property here in gorgeous Tampa Bay. And we're back here in studio helping you win. We've got your girl Paulina in the house representing Amicis Catered Cuisine, the official catering partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. We got Jake Alexander in studio as well. Alexander Financial, he's an enrolled agent with the IRS, helping you do your taxes properly, legally, morally, and ethically, minimizing the amount of monies that you're paying out.
That was good. I like that.
That's right. That's And we talk a lot about planning when it comes to that. We've kind of hit on planning. I wanted to get a little bit deeper in real estate. Okay. So when a seller sells a home, and let's say they've lived in that home for a while. Yep. 5-10 years. It's not their final sale, but somewhere in that middle move, kind of like you guys maybe made a move.
Yep.
What are the tax implications? So if they sell a home and net $100,000, $150,000 on that sale, how does the IRS look at that?
So if it's your primary residence, and this was actually up for discussion to be changed in all these recent changes, but it got rejected at the end. So if you've lived in the house for 2 out of the past 5 years, then if it's a single person, you can exclude up to $250,000 of capital gain. If you're married, it's up to $500,000.
Wow.
And so, yeah, it's interesting you bring this up. I had a really good conversation with a gentleman. It's probably about 2 weeks ago, and he was in his 50s, so he's been working for a while. He's raised his family and stuff, and he said that jump that him and his wife made when they sold the house that they raised his kids from, he said they profited $400,000. It was tax-free.
Yeah.
And that was a major stepping point in like the financial change of his life. So
that'll move you right into retirement nicely.
Yeah.
Nice
it was a huge factor in his whole financial position. So,
yeah, that's
absolutely.
a nice chunk. And that's the other thing too, Jake, is people drastically underestimate the amount of money that they need for retirement.
Yep. And being proactive about that stuff too. I look at, for me and my wife's personal plan, rental real estate being a big part of our retirement. And so when you look at it, you can have, you put a mortgage on a property, and so you can put a renter in there. You get in a position where you're positively cash flowing every month. Say it's something small, $100, $200 a month.
Yep.
Well, that mortgage is being paid down by the renter. So you're positively cash flowing on an asset that's going up in value and being paid down. And there's also depreciation that comes into there, so you're getting tax benefits on it too. It's like a super no-brainer in my opinion.
It really is, and it's such a great time to do that. Mortgage rates are still relatively low. And here's the thing. If you couple that, and again, it kind of speaks to the show, the way that we've set this show up. We've got Scott Maurer, Advanta IRA. If you buy a real estate property through an IRA, now you're getting I don't know if it's called double dip, but you're seeing significant savings on taxes.
I've actually sat down with him and we talked about it too. So that's a really interesting program. I want to learn more about it, but you're deferring the taxes on those gains on the investment properties as well.
That's right. Yeah, it's super cool, man. Great time to get into the real estate space. We got a great team at Platinum MVP Realty that can help you with that, buying, selling, or investing. And we also have a buyer-seller seminar coming up on Thursday, November 8th at Cox Media Group. It's 5 to 8 p.m. It's going to be real cool. Presentation. Some of our expert contributors will be there. It's going to be at Cox Media Group as well, 1025 The Bone Studio. We're going to do a radio tour. It's going to be a great event. Catered food as well. Amicis Catered Cuisine as well. Buyer, Seller, Investor Seminar, 11300 4th Street North, Thursday, November 8th. Mark that date down. Thursday, November 8th, 5 to 8 p.m. Cox Media Group. Come over and check it out. We're going to be talking about these whole, a lot of these questions are going to be answered at that seminar. Plus, the front end of a deal is how to properly source a real estate property. That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Finding the property, finding the deals, making sure it is a deal.
That's the most important part, right?
You make the money on the buy side.
That's what it was. I was thinking of it in my head. I couldn't spit it back out. But yeah.
Yep, you make the money on the buy side for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and tell you something good here. Every day we're going to tell you something positive, kind of going against the nonsense out there in the mainstream media, providing you an empowering message every day, but we're also telling you something good.
Tell me something good.
All right, so parents in luck after toddler shreds more than $1,000 in cash. Ben and Jackie Billhop, St. Salt Lake City, Utah, discovered their savings for season's football tickets had been completely shredded by their 2-year-old son. The couple says their son, Leo, helps them shred their junk mail. The money was locked in a file cabinet until it was time to pay Ben's parents for the tickets, but soon after they placed the envelope of cash on the counter to deliver it, it disappeared. So me and my wife had begun saving to pay for our football tickets, and he wrote on Twitter, "We pulled our money out yesterday to pay my mom for the season. Well, we couldn't find the envelope until my wife checked the shredder. Yep, 2-year-old shredded $1,060 in cash." Whew. So interesting.
They should have put it in their IRA and invested it in real estate.
There you go. Yeah, that's right.
How do you ground him for that? Can you ground him for that?
Yeah, I guess you just got to, save that one until he turns old enough to understand it and say, well, this is why you're grounded this week, buddy.
Yeah, that's a month grounded. Right
the whole football season. So he shredded the cash. I wonder, was he able to take the money into the bank and say, hey, guys,
can we put this back together here?
Can you help me here? Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy.
See what happens there.
What's the positive spin here?
Yeah, right. All right, let's jump into our lightning round.
The lightning round!
I am so good at lightning rounds!
I majored in lightning rounds.
All right, top tips, nuggets of advice, parting words of wisdom. Ladies first, Paulina.
If you're planning a holiday party and you have a smaller budget, maybe consider some hors d'oeuvres.
Some hors d'oeuvres. Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
So smaller budget. So hors d'oeuvres can go a lot longer.
You can go longer. They're smaller pieces. Just you can get a couple of different ones. And everything, you can look at our menus online. Everything's sorted by each thing. So it's really easy to look at.
Quick tips. Good stuff. I like that. Jake Alexander Financial.
To kind of switch gears, but go back to what Paulina was talking about, with the world of marketing. I think we live in a world it's BYOM. It's bring your own marketing, right?
Yeah.
And so like the power of the social media and this kind of stuff and making videos and putting them out there, it's really powerful. I posted a picture yesterday of my son at the office, and I think that picture got more likes than any article or any like actual useful tax information that we ever post. It's really interesting to me how people crave the human element,
the human connection,
and especially in my industry, it's very rare. I'm a little different. I think everybody knows that, but to show some personality and show the human element in whatever business is priceless.
I like that. I think that's a great point when you think about where we're at today. Again, kind of like we referenced earlier, it was a different game 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
The production that went into creating a video and putting it out there to people to see. Now we have it on our fingertips, and what's crazy about it is most people are scared to get in front of that thing and talk.
Yeah, it's funny.
A lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business owners, they'll post pictures and things like that, but they're scared to, do the social media side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting.
It's very interesting to me. So
and not only video, if you're not video, you can do written word, you can do
blogs, pictures, any of that stuff.
That's right. And just make a neat comment. Try to add value to the end user of how that's going to benefit them. What is it going to do to, how can you position yourself to be that expert, but also deliver value?
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of it.
And don't forget, you're going to get business out of social media no matter what.
Yes.
That's what's the fear from business owners, created jobs for other people to help them get through it and make money on social media.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And it's such an easy way to do it. It's really not that difficult. There, sometimes I think people overcomplicate it in their mind, or they say they do it quickly and then they don't get results right away. They're like, oh, this thing didn't work.
Consistency is key. Yeah. They get better. Like if you look at some of our videos, the beginning, the production was horrible. The sound was horrible. It's like they've just slowly gotten better over time, and it's
just like anything.
Exactly. You get better at it as you go. So, but the results that we get are phenomenal, in my opinion, so.
Yeah. And people on that same token, it's kind of patience. I think people have to have more patience. They drastically, here we are, we're going to the holidays. We mentioned we got the New Year's resolutions coming out, right? So people are going to make these really aggressive prediction, New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
And then they're going to, 3 or 4 months into it, they're going to lose traction. But I would urge them to say, hey, have patience, because people underestimate what they can do in a year, but they underestimate what they can do in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You think about it.
Yeah. Start now. If your goal is to double your business next year, start your videos now so you get the bad ones out of the way in the next 3 months. And then by January, you'll be good at it and you'll start to bring in business from it,
Absolutely. Yep. Hey, great show today, Paulina. Thank you so much. Amicis Catered Cuisine. scene, Jake Alexander, Alexander Financial, and all of our team behind the scenes putting the show together. We really appreciate you. We thank our listeners out there, our viewers of our TV show on WeBeam TV, and follow us online. We'd love to connect with you. Send me a direct message. Ask me questions. Last week we had a lot of questions engaging us. We gave out some of that credit improvement advice from William Crowley, the credit magician. So a lot of ways that we can engage you here with the show. We've got 80 different categories of contributor content, expert contributors, and we all want to help you. That's the goal of this show. It's different. There's non-commission based advice here on the program, and it's we've had a lot of fun growing it over the years, and that's our goal. We want you to please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Pack up some food or clothing, hand it to that person that you see in need. Be a force for good in the community. Do something kind for one another out there, and continue to tune into our show, and we'd love to engage with you. ConsumerQB.com. Check us out online, Facebook.com, Brandon Rhymes, at Brandon Rhymes1 on Instagram and Twitter, and we'll see you next time.
You've been listening to the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes. Whether it's real estate, consumer, or financial advice, let Brandon call your next play. Contact Brandon Rhymes at 813-670-7372. That's 813-670-7372. Online at consumerqb.com. And join us next time for the Consumer Quarterback Show. Weekday afternoons at 5 on AM 1380.
Are you a real estate agent looking to take your business to the next level and supercharge your marketing? Hi, I'm Brandon Rhymes, owner of Platinum MVP Realty and host of the Real Estate Quarterback Show, syndicated radio and TV show talk program on iHeartRadio, 1025 The Bone, daily 5 o'clock drive time on 1380 The Biz, and our TV show is on WeBeam TV. We're looking for real estate agents that want to join our team and supercharge their marketing utilizing some of our innovative strategies. We utilize the Real Geeks platform, Facebook marketing, internet marketing, and a lot of the traditional methods as well. Postcard mailers mailed for you, postage, signage, business cards, all paid for by the company. Aggressive real estate splits and ways to help you win in any marketplace. We need you to go out, take applications, and work our plethora of leads that we're generating on a daily basis. Reach out by clicking the form below, and we'd love to have a confidential interview with you.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.